check this place out. So freaking cool. I love it. Alrighty, so, Dreamweavers. There are some really, really cool levels in this area. Like, some of my favorite levels in the entire game. Also some really cool concepts, like with the enemies and stuff. That's what makes the levels so cool. Like, these guys, so if you look up there, there's a dude with a little cannon. And basically, he shoots all these enemies and changes their sizes. So... and that changes the way you can defeat them. So you gotta keep track of who's big and who's small, and who you can defeat when they're big and when they're small, and how you defeat them and all that. But these guys, when they're small you can charge or flame them, but when you're big you can only flame them. These guys are invincible when they're big, but you can only charge them when they're small. So, that's kind of how that works. Those guys, will come back to them, because that ass hat up there is not going to actually change them, so we have to do it ourselves. Which means we got to get around and kill that guy with the cannon, so we can use the cannon ourselves. But yeah, this world is just awesome. Latif, tell me about how awesome this world is.
Welcome to the Dreamweavers, young one. While chasing Nasty's minions in this world, you must expect the unexpected and prepare for what is not there.
Yeah, it's like a dream world. But then I've realized that a lot of, well, most of the worlds that come off of this are like nightmare worlds. It's really cool. Including right there, that first level right there, Dark Passage. That is my favorite level in the game. So we're going to do that one right away after I finish this overworld. Alright, now this is the part where we get to get up by that dude and kill him and steal his cannon. You don't get to man the cannon anymore, dude. My cannon now. Heck yeah, I got a new camera. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. Not sponsored by Canon. Alright. So, you want to make sure you get those 3 because now that the guy's dead, the enemies won't change sizes anymore. So you gotta make sure they're all small. And that's the only way to get in here. So you can get it to this area. Now, there is a skill point in this overworld here. Actually, I'm not even gonna get them yet. There's a skill point in this overworld. If you look here, it says secret room. So, this is like really hard to find. Unless you happen to just walk through the wall here and discover that, hey, I can walk through this wall here. Or if you turn the camera around, you can notice like there's like a little rippling effect here. But like, look at that. That's so weird. Also kind of cool at the same time. So that's one that was like really hard to find at first. I had to actually look that one up because I was like, where the hell is this secret room? I mean, it's an easy skill point once you know where it is, but it's like, finding it, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of a cool one though. It's a cool skill point to get. Alright, now here's our flight level, Icy Flight. This one is pretty hard. So we'll talk about that later. So we're going to find on here. And actually, we can go to the next world already. Because I believe the limit is 6,000 gems. Alright, and this is Jacques, who is the boss. which that's probably my favorite boss level. I mean, the boss himself is pretty forgettable, like all the other bosses in this game, but the level itself is really, really neat. So I can't wait for that. And actually, we're getting pretty close to the end of the game here, because this is the 5th world out of 6. So by the time we're actually going to fight Jacques, it's going to be like, we're almost done. Zicomo.
Hello, Spyro. Nicely done. I'll be done when I've toasted that nasty Nork.
The names of the dragons in this world are, like, pretty bizarre. Like, I swear, I'm convinced they... like, to name the dragons in this world, they just took a bunch of random syllables and, like, wrote them on pieces of paper and put them all in a hat and drew, like 3 at a time and put them together and made names. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, because, like, what the shit? Zicomo? Where the hell do you get that from? Whack. The whole world is whack. Mazzy. I don't freaking know.
The fools you see in this world are invincible, but that does not mean they shouldn't be attacked.
Sounds all right to me.
Alright. Now, I never actually talked about this, but these little dudes, he mentioned them actually, they're called the Fools. And if you hit the Fools, they like activate stuff in the world. And we're going to see like a different variation of those in the first level we go to. So like that one, for example, like caused that platform to lower so you can get on top of it. They're just like living switches, which is kind of neat. So let's head into my favorite level in the game, Dark Passage. This level is amazing. It looks beautiful. It's got a really cool mechanic. The music is amazing. The enemies are legit scary. Just overall, really neat. Just listen to the music for a second, guys. Isn't that awesome? I love this song. It's like the main theme of the game, but like this is probably my favorite version of it. This one and the music from Toasty. But yeah. Casilla.
The enemies here can be quite frightening, but you should watch the fools.
I'd rather flame the fools.
Now you're thinking.
Alright. So, if you didn't pick up on it, the main mechanic for this level is the fact that these enemies become small when the light is on, and then become like really big and scary and demonic looking in the dark, especially the freaking dogs. Those dogs are terrifying. Look at that. Ah. I almost feel guilty about killing them when they're small, because they're puppies. They like yelp when you kill them. But also they turn into freaking demonic creatures like that. So then I feel less guilty after that. When I make that realization. Azizi.
Thank you for releasing me.
I really like his design, actually. Oh god. Ugh. The way they just charge at you like that. Oh god. Their mouths are like the fucking entrance to hell. Look at that. it's like fiery in your mouth. I don't know how that works or why, but it's terrifying. It's like I said in the overworld. It's a dream world, but like a lot of the levels are nightmares. Like, and these enemies are the freaking nightmare. But it also, like, the whole idea of this level is like things become less scary when the lights turn on. Like in the dark, everything becomes a lot scarier. So like the fools are like a nightlight. You know, like you're having a bad dream. Bakari.
You know, I think you just might be the dragon to defeat Nasty Nook. That's me, all right.
Alright, so now once you made it up here, there's another entrance down here for you to go in. So, and this leads to like an entire second half of the level, which is really neat. Ah, watch it. I know in the old game, if you line this up right, you could actually get the little like Cupid dudes to shoot the turtles or the dogs. But it has to be like literally perfectly lined up. I haven't been able to do it in this game yet, but then again, it's such a difficult thing to do. I could have just not done it like that. Oh my goodness! So yeah, some of these rooms, they don't actually like turn on the lights at all. So you have to like run in, hit the dude with the lantern, and then kill the enemies. Alright. But no, just look at this background. Look at it. It looks like you're like in space, like in a nebula or something. It's so cool. Actually, you know what it looks like? And this is going back to me being a freaking astronomy nerd. I mentioned this in a previous episode, previous part of the series on YouTube, or earlier in the stream if you're watching on stream. I mentioned I'm like super into astronomy, and like that's literally what I'm going to college for. It's gonna be amazing. But the background here, I don't know if you guys have ever seen an image of like the large-scale structure of the universe. Touch it par really fast.
Thanks, Spyro. I'd love to help you catch Nasty, but I'd really hate to be trapped in Crystal again.
Don't worry. The only one that's gonna be trapped is him.
Anyway, if you've ever seen like a photograph or an artist representation of like the large-scale structure of the entire universe, it's kind of what it looks like. Like all the galaxies kind of cluster into these big, long, like strands. I think they're called like filaments or something. That all kind of like are intertwined like that. So like, so on the largest scales, the universe looks like a bunch of strings like that. Oh, bossy.
Thank you for releasing me.
Random little science tangent there, but that's just what it made me think of. Look at that. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm going for almost over 3 hours now. I'm just gonna go to the end of the game in this stream, really. That's the overall goal. Which is actually kind of crazy, because by the time you guys are seeing this on YouTube, like, I've actually done the stream, like, 5 weeks ago. So that's pretty crazy. Woo, no. A rocket, so we can open that chest there. Just this room as well, look at it. It's so freaking awesome. Such a good level. But, unfortunately, we're done now. No. I gotta leave. Look at that background. It's so freaking cool. I love it. I cannot praise this level enough. It is so cool. Alright, returning to the Dreamweaver's world. I like how the like the contrast here. Because like you've just spent what feels like forever in this like dark swamp that is the Beachmaker's world. So like it's mainly like treetops and those hard levels in there, but it feels like you've been there for a while. So then you get on the balloon and you come here, and it's this gorgeous, like super brightly colored area. The contrast is awesome. It just makes this world seem even cooler. Alright, Lofty Castle. Now I mentioned that all the levels are like nightmare levels, but this one is like, it's not a nightmare. It's that one dream you have where you wake up, you're like, what the hell was I even thinking about? What was that dream? It's the most bizarre thing that ever was a thing. So weird. It's kind of neat though. I like it. I'm a fan. And also, it's beautiful, so. All of these enemies are kind of weird. I don't understand. Those like bird things are. I don't really understand. I don't really... So those... Also those guys on the balloons. Like, what are you doing? Like, how is that a good idea? Yeah, I'm just gonna let this tiny ass balloon support me. And also float in an area where I'm conveniently close to Spyro, where he can just freaking pop my balloon and murder me with ease. Like, it's not very smart. But I guess they're not really known for being smart, are they? Alright, so the whole premise of this level is you have to free all the fairies so that they can go and make a whirlwind so you can move on to the next area. Oh god. Oh, I almost fell off there. There we go. So like any of these little platforms here, they'll just make a whirlwind there. But you gotta rescue 3 in order to make that happen. Mudada!
Fairies are always on your side, Spyro.
See, like I said, I swear it's just random syllables. I don't understand. Woo! Watch it, dude. You're being a bitch. Alright, so here there's a split path. That way leads to the end of the level, so I recommend going this way first. Oh god. Alright, so in this level there is another skill point. Destroy the hidden stump. I don't know why the Haunted Towers one is listed before that. I'm pretty sure Haunted Towers comes after this level. And if not, then, well, shit, I'm doing them in the wrong order. Not that it really matters. I like how you guys are just hanging out here. Literally hanging out. So, yeah, it says burn the hidden stump. So, we're going to find that near the end of the level, actually. Just requires a little bit of a detour. Nothing too difficult. So now that we got those, you gotta do that little gliding challenge. Try to hit all those guys in one go. So I gotta finish that, head up here, put the key up here, and another dragon. Ursini!
Ah, Spyro, thanks. Supercharge will get you to new places here in Lofty Castle, too. See where it takes you.
These dragons are getting weird. With their names and just them, in general. I don't understand. But, like he said, it's supercharged, so this one's a little bit tricky. Not too bad, though. Nothing like treetops. So you charge down here, jump to the higher place, like on the right side of that little pillar. Go around. Oh shit, I missed. Oh shit. Oh my god, that was so close. Okay. But that's the basic idea. That was very sketchy. I don't know why I didn't jump very high there. But go over here. Go all the way around. Jump, glide, please. No. No! Why can I not do that? Hang on. I don't know why I'm not going high enough. There we go. Gee, I don't know why that took 3 tries, but okay. I'll have to get up here. And now that we have the key, there's the boxes right here. That's why we skipped this area before. Efficiency. Okay. Hold on, is there a light there? No, I got the light. Okay. We're good. So now I'm going to do this area down here. Ouch! Shooting me with fire arrows. How dare you? Oh man. Okay. So last fairy. I didn't miss anything back there. Nope. We good. No big deal. Activate that whirlwind, and we're back up here. So now we can head forward and go down the other path towards the end of the level. So here we go. Baruti.
Thank you for releasing me.
You're welcome. He seems very, very chill. He's like sleeping, standing up. Honestly, me on a Monday right there. Sitting in class like, ugh. Freaking zombie. Alright. So now from here, you kind of glide down here. Get the last fairy. Kill the last stupid ass Snork who's chilling on a fucking balloon for no reason. That's your own damn fault. I don't feel any sympathy for you. Sorry, pal. And this is the last area of the level over here. Or this is like the path to it. Watch out for Satan shooting fire arrows at you. Alright, now, before we glide over there, we need to make our detour we talked about before to get that skill point. So, fly over here. This is a bit tricky platforming here. Going around this side here, and there's the stump. That's a bit tricky to get to. That little jump like around the side of that like wall in your way, it's a little tricky to get. Or it's a little tricky to make that jump. But we did it, so we now continue on to victory. Oh shit. Okay, there we go. Last area right here. So this area, I don't recommend trying to charge like around to the edge of the little pool of water here. I'm recommend just sitting here and waiting for these guys to come to you. And just trying to deal with those guys over here. Like if you get hit, you probably either fall in the water or fall off the edge. So, and both of those will kill you. I mean, the water will kill you eventually. because falling off the edge will definitely kill you, like, immediately. So, the ends right there. So, last barrier right there. Should be at 385. Yep, because there's 15 gems up here. I always remember that. And that's the level. Ta-da! Okay. Now, one level left in this world, and it is the one I've mentioned a couple times as being pretty difficult. Haunted Towers. Look at that gem count, man. You could say it's over 9,000. Literally is. Actually, we're going to be well over 10,000 by the end of this world. So that's pretty neat. Oh god. Back all the way over here, avoiding all these screwballs trying to get in my way. Alright. Haunted Towers. Now, like I said, there's a pretty tricky part in here that I had to look up as a kid. Probably one of the hardest dragons in the game to find. There's that one in Treetops, the one in Dry Canyon, and the one in this level. That's what I would say are the 3 hardest dragons to find, at least your first time playing the game. Although there is one in the boss level of this world that's pretty difficult. But we'll get there in a little bit. I love the background here. Look at that. The colors, like the sunset colors, and the other floating islands out there. That's really cool. So you'll notice this thing. We use our little gem finder thing. There's a gem in there. So we're gonna have to destroy that eventually. But for now, we're kind of restricted as to where we can go. So, oh geez, watch out for those guys. Those guys actually are... I find their accuracy in this version of the game is actually a bit better than in the PS1 version. So watch out for them. So you want to just run right up here. And get a little kissy. Remember this lady from High Caves in the third world? Sure you do. That's basically the main mechanic of this level, is using her to be able to... Come on, hurry. Yes. Be able to kill these things. And even the ones that aren't alive, they still have gems inside them, so you have to make sure you destroy all of them. I don't know if there's any other ones that are actually not alive, but in case there are, then no, you have to destroy them. Now, before we move on, we're going to grab this again, Super Flame again, because there are a lot of dudes over here. Actually, might as well just go back and get it again because I've wasted some time. Crap. Yeah, there's a lot of dudes up here, so we want to have the Super Flame so we can kill them. Alright, so then... watch it. Freaking wizards. Alright, let's get this dragon real fast. Kosoko! I don't know what that means, but okay.
Hey, Spyro. All dragons know there's magic in a fairy's kiss. See what it can do to your power of flame.
Can do, sir. Piss off. So, there's another skill point in this level as well. It's burn the blue wizard hat. So, I don't know, you probably can't see it, but it's up there. Like I'm up on top of that castle, so we'll get to there later. But, rude! For now, let's destroy some more dudes. Light it. Jeez. Bang! It's the 4th of July. Okay, open that door, but don't even try going in there yet. Make sure you run. Okay. So if your flame runs out before you reach that chest over there, you can get it from using that fairy as well. Alright, so now before we head down there, actually, I actually want to explain this a bit before we do it, but I think before I even explain it at all, we're going to fly over here. Oh, please. Ah, shit. But yeah, it's up there. That's how we get to it, but I just didn't jump very well. It actually might help to, like, charge, get like a running start and then jump. Let me try that this time. There we go. Ta-da! Alright. So now we head back over. And I'm gonna get this, like, really hard part out of the way right away. So, and you'll see why in a little bit. But for now, I'm gonna explain how to do it, so not doing it and you guys are like watching like, what the hell? I want to destroy this door real fast. I'll get the stuff out here I can get for now. This thing we're going to need to come back for with the Super Flame. There's like 3 or 4 different boxes in this level, actually. I never realized how many there actually are. But basically, you're going to supercharge down that little ramp, through that door, out here, across, onto this area, and up here, off this ramp, and over there. I didn't want to go up. No, I don't want to go up. Stop. Over there. There's a little platform right there you can see. So that's where you're trying to get to. That's pretty hard to figure out. It's not as hard to pull off as the one in Treetops, but it's still pretty difficult. Like, you're in like an enclosed space this time around, so that makes it a little bit more difficult, but the actual complexity of the jump. Shit! God damn it. Let's try to... No! Are you for real? God damn it! Well, hang on, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back to this and you'll see why in a bit. But I still keep the skill point, right? Thank you. God damn it. That's annoying. Alright, let's do this. Oh, fuck. God damn it! Oh my god. Oh, look at that. We have 70 dragons. That's out of 80, so we only have 10 dragons left in the game, actually. Pretty rad. 2 in this level, 2 in the boss level for this world, and then the other 6 then are in the final world. Damn it! But yeah, we're almost done with the game. It's been going pretty quick. It's been going by pretty quick. Well, done with this game. I still have 2 more. Are you for real? Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Man, you know, I beat the first like 4 worlds almost. Like I got to treetops before I had my first death, and now I've died 3 times in a row on this fucking level. Man. I'm timing my jump wrong. Oh my god, I keep running into walls! Fuck! Thanks for that, Spyro. You know what? Let's fucking... Okay. If I don't make it this time, I'm gonna actually kill all the fucking armor guys and then save again, so that it doesn't respawn them if I die. Thank you, for the love of God. Jesus. Was that so hard? Actually, kind of was, but... Copano.
You've become a master of the supercharge. Great work.
Dude, I want whatever he's drinking. Looks delicious. Some like magical beverage. Probably coffee. I know some people who would consider coffee a magical beverage. Oh, stop. Oh, okay. They wake up one at a time, so you gotta like rush it until... Because if that guy wakes up before you get past him, you have to go back outside of the room and then come back in and he'll wake up again. But this Super Flame Fairy is special because she gives you the power up for the rest of the entire level. So as long as you're here, you'll have Super Flame. Which is why I recommended coming here first. So that way, because this will make the rest of the level significantly easier. Because you're not going to be constantly trying to get places before your flame runs out. So just last forever. So, before you hop down that little hole in the floor there, back to the other area of the level, make sure you go out here, because if you forget to get this chest open, you're going to be a very sad puppy. So. And now you can hop back down. Head out here. Now we can open this chest. I'm gonna open up the rest of the doors in this area.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Patience, little one. You'll soon have the opportunity to battle the one who matters most. Nasty Nork.
I like how in this world the dragons aren't giving you like so much advice anymore, but just like raising you like for how far you've gotten and how the final battle is coming up. That's something that this game does really well, even though the final battle itself is like pretty easy. Like it's kind of lame like all the rest of the battles in this game, but they do a really good job of like hyping it up with all like the dragon cutscenes and stuff. So even though the boss battle itself is kind of lame, you're still like hyped for it when you finally get there, which is pretty neat. Pretty neat thing. Alright, and this should be the last area of the level if I've done everything properly. 10? Yep, that's 500. Now, unfortunately, you don't get to keep the Super Flame, like, forever. When you leave the level, it goes away, but that would be a little bit overpowered, admittedly. $9,700 gems. So after, we're going to do the flying level next. So after that, we're going to be at 10,000 gems. That's pretty crazy. 5 digits. 5 digits. Oh my god. I just realized. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to go find another one of those like little mushroom guys and kill it. Listen to the sound it makes. It totally sounds like a toad from Mario. Which makes sense because it's a freaking mushroom. Hang on. I gotta find one. Piss off, please. Listen. It sounds like a toad, does it not? Tell me if I'm wrong. Guys in the comments, tell me if I'm wrong. It totally sounds like toad. That's amazing. A very sad toad because he just got fried up and murdered by a dragon. Honestly, that would suck, if we're honest. Alright, so Icy Flight. Speaking of things that suck, this level's pretty hard. I guess it's not too bad. Like, I know I've had plenty of practice with this one because I've done it a bunch of times, but like, it's still pretty chaotic. I can't even... Oh, excuse me. Can't even really explain how to do this one. You have to just look at what I'm doing and follow it because it's too chaotic. Trying to explain it's going to sound like I'm having like a stroke or something. So just follow along with what I do here. Don't do that. Don't crash into the lighthouse. Okay, if you miss it, don't worry. Coming back around. Don't worry about it. Bam. Alright. That's the hardest part right there. That little area with the chest on like a little island there and the lighthouse is all around it. Like going through there in like an organized way is kind of difficult. So then you want to take a break from the train and get... Oh shit, I missed one. These little guys with their helicopters. Fuck, I missed two. Actually, handy little trick I never actually mentioned is if you press both R1 and R2 at the same time, Spyro does that little like backflip swirly thing to turn around. It's a lot faster than like doing a U-turn, so I recommend using that if it applies to the situation. Also, it's just badass, so... Stop it! I keep missing them. But they give you 3 seconds apiece, so as long as you hit them like fairly regularly, you'll be fine. And good game. Ta-da! 12 seconds to spare. As always, put your time for the flying level in the comments. I want to read that. I want to see how you guys can do. 10,000. Look at that. Beautiful. Mwah. Beautiful. That's a great number. Yeah, good luck thinking about a different game where you collect 10,000 of anything. Like any collectible. Like 10,000, that's a huge number of things to get. Alright, so we're going to keep getting more. With Jacques. This is the... He's French. It's not Jacques or Jacques or Jacques. It's Jacques. FYI. Yeah, like I said, this boss level is like really cool. Again, it's like another nightmare level. Like we're in hell right now. Also, this actually, I said Dark Passage is one of my favorite songs in the game. This actually is pretty strong competitor because when I just listen. Hang on, actually, I'll like turn up the volume and let you listen when I get to like the really good part later on. Like just the whole song is really good. Now there's a dragon here that's pretty difficult to, not hard to get, hard to figure out how to get it though. But we'll do that last. We're gonna make a full loop around the level first and then come back and get him at the end. And we're also gonna fall off of platforms and have to go back around and get back up again. Because that's fun. Alright. Oh, hang on, gem. Okay, make sure I got everything before I move forward. I think we're good. Make sure this one goes all the way up before you jump, because that jump is actually kind of hard. Like, kind of like your maximum height jump. Okay, hang on, listen to this part right now. Damn, I love this soundtrack so much. Apparently, I've heard that Stuart Copeland, the guy who actually made the music for the original game, this is apparently his favorite soundtrack, which I agree. It's a great soundtrack. Like, it's the one he likes the most out of what he did. So, that's pretty cool. Okay, these enemies actually used to scare the shit out of me as a kid. Like in the original game. They're pretty freaky. Pretty freaky looking. They actually might have been scarier in the original game. Okay, so for this part, you see that one platform up there that's just like up? That one is actually activated by this guy over here. So you want to hit him, then hit this guy to get up here, and then get on this platform before it goes back up. Like, it's not really that hard to do it, but figuring out that there's like a random guy over there you gotta hit.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Take care.
You're welcome. Figuring out that you have to hit that one random guy over there, like in the middle of nowhere. Not really that obvious, really. How many times can I say really in one sentence? I really don't know. But I really think I should stop because it's really annoying. Alright. Ooh, that jump, that glide is a little bit of a tight one to make. Sometimes I don't make that glide. Also, I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've seen lava in the game. And it looks awesome. The lava, like the lighting, look at this. Look at the lighting here. Oh, it's so cool. I love it. This game is amazing. It looks amazing. Just the glow from the lava. The lava in Spyro 2 looks really good as well. Like probably my favorite level from that game is Magma Cone, which we'll get there eventually. It'll be a while from now. But the lava, the volcano area in that level looks like, first time I saw it, my jaw dropped. I was like, oh my gosh, it looks so good. I mean, what doesn't look good in this game, to be honest? I guess the motion blur doesn't look great for some people, but the actual game itself, it's beautiful. Beautiful. The work of art. Alright, so let's fight the boss. So you may be thinking, we don't have that many gems, actually. We only have 325, and we're already at the boss. And we've, like, thoroughly explored the rest of the level. You'll see. Revelo.
Any advice before this battle?
Advice? A wise dragon once told me aim high in life, but watch out for flying boxes.
Huh?
Me too, Spyro. Alright, this guy, freaking look at him. He's freaky. I don't like it. This boss is a nightmare. It's really easy to hit. Although I do get hit by him sometimes, but like, you really just chase him. So it's not that big of a deal. This last hit though, sometimes I do get hit on him. Because like you're dancing all around that little tiny platform over there. So it can be easy to get hit by accident. And look at how many gems he drops. It's 425s. And then just like 3 more up here. Like, goddamn, that's like... Between the purple gem, like, in the box, the lockbox outside this area, and then the boss himself, and then this little platform here, that's just like 200 gems in purple gems, just like lying around. That's so satisfying, though. I love that stuff. Alright, so that's World 5 done. Guys, we are getting close to the end here. So, for you guys watching on the YouTube series, next episode's the last episode of Spyro 1. That's exciting. Heading to Nasty's world, the happiest place on Earth.
Well done, Spyro. I hope you know what lies in store for you. Nasty's world is not the friendliest place you'll ever find. Are you ready to go?
Let's go. Do this shit.